Welcome to my Let's Play of Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, the story mode, at least. But there's quite a few things I should probably say before I begin. This is the same as, well, practically the same as the normal Dead or Alive 5 story mode. There's some interface differences, so if you're thinking you're going to get something different because it's the Ultimate version, you're not really. So let's look at the Bayman, you know. Oh, just a random kid pretending to be them. Well, you know, like if you didn't know this was a fighting game, you'd think it was like some like a first-person shooter or maybe a third-person shooter or something like that, like Spec Ops or something. But in New York, same time. Well, the new character for 5, Mila, against Zack for some reason. Nah, Mila can beat you, Zack. It's all about that Victoria headband. So yeah, one thing you'll notice is you just beat them. There's no actual like tutorials. Well, for the most part, there's no tutorials to do. You just have to beat them. Oh, well, okay, that shows not playing good enough there. Come on, Zack, get up. Oh, no. And that was supposed to be a combo into something, but they failed spectacularly. And Zack seems to be a bit KO'd over there. Look at those sweat effects though, oh my. So if you actually want to understand the story a bit more, I'd recommend either playing through the first 4 Dead or Alives. If you want a quicker way to do it, you can just quickly play through Dead or Alive. Oh. Oh my. Huh. That character is actually DLC now. Do I want to spoil who it is? And anyway, what I was saying was if you want to quickly catch up, if you have a 3DS, you can play through Dead or Alive Dimensions, Freedom Survivor a few days later.
気に入らねえな。ありゃそこいらの人間の仕業じゃねえ。出所はいくつも。
大したものね。あなただけ戻ってくるなんて。とにかくドアテックは関与していません。少なくとも今は。という言い方、あなたは納得できないかしら？
離れていった奴らが勝手にやってることだとしたら私には関係ないってか。まあいい。ところでそこのお嬢さんはあんたの使いか。
Well, Bayman doesn't seem to be very happy about, well, getting taken out so easily. Ugh, which one? Which clone? There's quite a few.
Kasumi. どこにいるの？お願い、教えて。私の手で終わらせたいの。消息不明よ。ドアテックが生み出してしまった。
Ah, I see. Okay, Alpha 152, yeah.
そうね。必ず見つける。 約束するわ。港に着くまでまだしばらく時間があるわ。ゆっくりしていって。
So yeah, Alpha 152 was introduced in Dead or Alive 4. It's interesting that Bayman refers to Kasumi as her. Yes, the ending to Dead or Alive 4 / Dimensions like reveals as Donovan still being alive. It's interesting how Bayman interacts with Helena, but not Kasumi. Zaken. Yeah. I don't. Hayate doesn't even understand what he means. He's referring to the end of Dead or Alive 4, if you do not know. One thing to note is that they redesigned every single character. Christy did get a redesign, but everyone looks slightly different from, sometimes majorly different from Dead or Alive 4. Completely new engine, new everything. So everyone looks a bit different. Here we're going to be introduced to a new character, and someone you should know very well, if you played any of the previous Dead or Alive characters. Yeah, so Rig is the new character. In a lot of ways, it's quite obvious that he's the new character. He's got like the modern kind of hairstyle. Oh! That's just you can't insult someone's motorbike. It just ain't cool, man. Okay, yeah, well, Rig. So yeah, it's pretty obvious because of the hairstyle he's got that they've given him. Could have gone into the whole Mila thing, why? But I'll do that later. So it's kind of got like that football, or soccer, I should say, if you're American, hairstyle. They would never have done that in prior games, as it would have been so hard to model. If you notice those details go up there. Yep. It's funny how they just fight randomly over like a motorbike. Then they finish the fight. Oh, they get along now. So at some point I'm gonna, maybe I should just do a little comparison of the of prior character designs, like here with Kasumi there.
Kasumi. 兄さん、お久しぶりね。無限天神流18代当主様。余計なお世話だったかしら。兄さん、私が
The whole clone thing from 2 years ago, yep.
アルファ1号2の行方はまだつかめていないわ。それに、かすみ一人では危険よ。
かすみ、これは一族の因縁。お前一人に背負わせはしない。
兄さんには、みんなには迷惑をかけたくない。
It feels very like a Korean drama, the way that a lot of these current scenes are like. Of course, not the same weird. It doesn't have the same weird frame rates that oh, so we're on the 6th one now. It doesn't have weird frame rates that Korean dramas do, and the weird angles that they do, but that scene in particular was. And let's go back to waiting. Okay, a ninja, yep. So this is just explaining the history, where she comes from and what she's trying to do, pursuing Alpha 152. Yep, so this is the same costume that she has in the first game, and, well, all the others as well. New York a few days later, okay. Well, this is Lisa in the background there. Well, not background, but... So this fight doesn't make that much sense. I suppose Kasumi just wants to get info from Lisa. Doesn't really explain how they got to encounter each other, apart from Kasumi just walked around for a few days and then Lisa randomly encountered her. This is just outside the Mila gym that we were just doing with the Zack fight. So, I mean, of course, if you try and make sense of fighting game logics, a lot of the time it doesn't really make that much sense, but it's like kind of me with trying to discover like the Resident Evil plot and how it doesn't make sense either. Yep. Oh. So yeah, when you finish the fight, you can control the camera angles. Oh, hey Ayane. Oh, it's. Yeah, that is actually the quote she uses in a lot of her fights. Like for example, I know Dead or Alive 4, she uses it. Dimension, she uses that exact line. Well, it was redone, of course, but the thing is that the reason why Kasumi is called a traitor is because Kasumi left the village, and I always found that like, well, yeah, I suppose you can consider it a traitor, but really be hunting her down for years and years. I know the whole ninja way is like you should never abandon your village and you should surrender to it, but I think it's rather silly to be so obsessed about it. I'm not gonna lose. Come on. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Oh my. Well, you should not. That's not how you should play. Well, at least I can show you the lose screen where if you lose, well, you get to see them look unhappy. And let's do this again, and now. Should I fast forward to it? Nah, let's do it. Oh god. I should have been concentrating. It's not that hard. You just do like critical stuns, and then you can do like a quick combo. But Dead or Alive does have the triangle system. Oh, wow. This is harder than I remember. Okay. Yep. Oh, she's very good at rocking, like, I'm so used to story modes being very easy. I mean, you could argue like stuff like Mortal Kombat not so much, but yeah, let's go through this. I mean, it doesn't have like an instant game over, then you have to start the game again, which is good. This is a like a custom ending for the fight just against Ayane here. Yep. Bayman sure likes to go in the Antarctica for some reason. Well, you always got to have an ice stage, right? Well, I don't really know why you're in the ice. I suppose she's just looking all over the world for Alpha. We're just not getting the in-between segments. Okay, so this one's got a lot of cliffs on it, so you can knock them off cliffs over and over again. It's one of the best things to do in this stage. But unfortunately I probably won't be able to show you that. I was trying to, but hey, maybe I'm sure I'll be able to sometime in the story mode to show you some of that. There we go, and KO. Yep, oh yes. So, okay, I'm at story 9, so let's do pursuits. It looks like we're going to be doing Ayane's story mode here. Yep, so Ayane hunted her traitorous half-sister, Kasumi. I still think it's, yeah, so yeah, they're half-sisters, and Hayate is their brother, which is that guy, if you haven't been following along.
Ayane, 頼むぞ。
So yeah, the Ayane costume isn't the one that she usually wears, it's the, normally she wears purple? No.
アルファは私たちも全力で探すわ。私自身のためにもね。ところで、あなた方は大会にエントリーする気はなくて？
大会?
Oh yeah, the Del Life tournament.
新生ドアテックの新しい理念を全世界に向けて宣言します。デッド・アーライブ第5回大会を開催するの。かつて父がそうしたように。
大会興味ないな。
Well, that was a why not? he's been in ones before, so huh. Though apart from just the tradition of doing it, Helena doesn't have that much purpose of making a tournament, really. But hey, you don't really need one, to be fair. Oh, that lovely snake. Oh, Hitomi. Just exploring. Oh, it's all about those apes. Well, I suppose orangutan's the proper term, but... God, look at Ayane's being so tsundere right now. No! He's not here! I know that's not quite, 100% authentic tsundere? No, additional tsundere, I should say. Yeah, the one thing that separates Dead or Alive from a lot of other fighting games is just the stages themselves. And they just have like lots of interaction points, and normally I should be showing you them, but fortunately I do find it hard to do that. Yeah, combo, yep, and can I end it with a grab? There we go. Look at how sassy she is. She's like, oh, I'm so much better than you.